just earlier this week for the best from a goalkeeper perspective and the best overall for Luka Modric. But now they have to prove it again. A struggle midweek. And Luka Modric going up against Antoine Griezmann, who made it quite evident that he was displeased with being ignored on both the UEFA and FIFA stage. What better way to prove his worth than on the field here today? 81 degrees, clear skies above, low humidity, little on the warm side, but a gorgeous day in the Spanish capital as the two teams step onto the pitch. Juan Martinez Munuera, the man with the whistle here today. He's drawn a few whistles from Antoine Griezmann last year. We'll get into that. Let's just say they have a history. And the Tifo in full display. But this is a stadium where that could quickly turn into the white hankies. Round 7 of LaLiga Santander. And it is the Capital City Classic. The Derby of Madrid. Phil Shane alongside Ray Hudson. And Ray, the tension is building.
One of the most wonderful games on planet Earth and a wonderful sign-off across the world will be delivered by these two fabulous footballing teams. The Europa champions against the European Cup champions. You've just had a wonderful appetizer watching Barcelona drop points, and Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid could vault over them to #1 spot. It won't be easy. This will be a wonderful long walk down a threatening, treacherous alley where nothing will be given up for granted. This is what the Royal Whites, the world champions, come out with.
And it is Thibaut Courtois that will be back in net. Some of the vulnerabilities that were cautioned following his arrival were evident midweek, as Julen Lopetegui been able to tighten things up. As you see, Reilon and Vinicius getting the call up from the B side. Dani Carvajal returning from injury, while Diego Godin and Sergio Ramos, two of the best of their generation, maybe two of the all-time best.
Both teams coming out really locked and loaded, and this is what the Colchoneros come out with.
Godin will be paired with his compatriot Jimenez, who's back from injury. Koke sliding out wide, and Griezmann and Costa in the attack. And here on the bench, Santiago is still awaiting his turn. Juan Fran and Felipe Luis, the old guys, still getting it done alongside Godin. Mentioned Juan Martinez Munuera, the referee, Diego Barbero, Cesar Noval, Miguel Bosch, the others at the field. Gonzalez, the video assistant referee. And here, the incidents that can be affected by what he sees on the screen. And now they will be passing out the FIFA awards for a recognition. Marcelo, who is out injured, muscle injury midweek, joining in the celebration. Look at Liam. He's ready to hang 10.
Yep, it's as relaxed as his daddy. And wonderful celebration of these star-studded footballers. And of course, let's not forget about Thibaut Courtois.
The best goalkeeper, although the man that he replaced for Atletico in the nets was actually in the FIFA 11. Well, Luka Modric, who beat out his old teammate Cristiano Ronaldo for the top honor. Just moments away from the start of this one.
Let's get ready for this one, because this Real Madrid team have not beaten Atleti at the Santiago Bernabeu for a long time, Phil. Going back to the 2012 season, can they do it today? The #1 spot is there for whoever takes all of the points.
Martinez moves into position, checking with his assistants. The bird's eye view.
Lucky birds.
We are underway. Marco Asensio rolls it back into Luka Modric. His first touch out wide for the returning Carvajal, the 33-time champion Real Madrid against the 10-time champion Atletico Madrid. And again, recent history has gone colchonero. See if Madrid can stay off the mattress today.
Well, they've been good at home lately, on the verge of 6 consecutive home wins here, Real Madrid. That's a lovely touch from Gareth.
Asensio to the inside. And again, notice he's in that inside channel as Benzema slides over towards the left.
See that lovely cover by Varane around Sergio Ramos, allowing him to step in to Costa and Griezmann. And you see Casemiro coming back to help whenever those two demons are released.
There's Modric, sneaks it in, just a little too much.
As you say, Phil, this team of Asensio's very good at home lately. Lopetegui's men and Zidane's, 12 home games without defeat, and they've been rattling in the goals. 42. It'll take something to beat him and his counterpart at the other end, but there are the special gifted players of world class in LaLiga Santander. They're on full display here today. This is always a tense tightrope to transverse, and it takes usually something very special. Talking is special. He's got it in him, Asensio. We've seen it in the last game as well, but it came to naught. Be those moments for these special players, the likes of Griezmann, Costa, Gareth Bale, Asensio, on and on, Benzema, Koke. Who's going to spell the difference? Nice football.
Off to this near side, Felipe Luis lifts it towards that back post. A little deflection from Casemiro. Koke sliding into the center again. Diego Simeone and Lopetegui pulling out all the stops here today. Kind of interesting, Ray. One person who's under the radar but has a chance to steal the spotlight. Ball smashed back by Saul and over to this near side Felipe Luis. We already saw Thibaut Courtois being recognized for his best goalkeeper. Juan Fran, edge of the 18, looking for Griezmann. Into the middle and laid back by Rodri Hernandez.
Nicely.
The shot punched away. Courtois diving back to make the save.
Yeah, straight at him. Just a good red hot crack, but it's directly at the fists of fury of Courtois. Nice build up from Atletico.
They'll retreat, and this is the guy I'm talking about. Mentioned the FIFA Best 11, and it was David De Gea who earned that. So the ex-Atleti and the ex-Atleti, but the man who currently wears the Atleti goalkeeping gloves, Jan Oblak, as we take a look at the AT&T starting lineups, has outdone them all. De Gea was brilliant in his time in the Spanish capital. Courtois came in and did even better. But Jan Oblak, his first 100 games, you have to go back a little bit to get there. His first 100 games, 58 clean sheets.
There's another good look at this one. It's stung over distance, but it's directly at him, and he's not taking a chance on holding it. Too hot to handle for Courtois.
Chance now for Lemar, the Monaco man, who's probably quite happy to get out of the province now. Ball sails for Griezmann.
Oh, unlucky.
Acrobatically contorts himself.
Flies over all of the defense, and Griezmann's recognizing it. He adjusts himself and pulls away from Carvajal like skin on a tangerine. It pops over him, and it's a great dynamic. A good effort. But you're right, Phil. I mean, All Blacks statistics stand up, but he's much more than that as well. Operating in front of one of the best defences in all of world club football, of course. Look out!
Lamar to the inside, but the pass towards Griezmann intercepted.
Thomas Lamar, 2 goals already in his early season with Atletico.
Chance on the break, Asensio. No Isco today, not even on the bench. Appendicitis sidelining him. Gareth Bale.
Hand me a tissue, please.